Hey everybody, Vaughn here with the Vonster Vlog, and welcome to another day of baby steps on our way to 10K a day. We're going to be starting out just in a basic march. Thank you so much for joining me here today and being my workout buddy. I am wearing my BitFit on my ankle, which my friends Sabea and Kristen, I can picture your icon, but I'm so bad at remembering words and names. But y'all recommended this to me and I'm trying it out, and this is day 2 of that and I love it. So we're in our march now. Getting warmed up. Kind of finding our beat with the music. I am here for a mood lift because I have just recently found out that my sister has cancer. This is her second time with this cancer. Everything should be okay, but I'm still just like very worried and I feel very helpless, and so I don't really know how to, let's breathe with our arms. I mean, there's nothing I can do but like be cheering for her from the sidelines, I guess, but I'm kind of freaking out. So I'm gonna help be here for her by being here for me so that I can be ready for whatever she needs. So, but scary stuff, and it's just been one thing after another lately, but I am here for my daily mood lift, so thank you guys for joining me. Let's come into a step together. And you can make these, you can swap out any of the movements for something that you'd rather prefer, or something you'd rather do. If you don't like these movements, you can make them smaller. You can make them more intense. Just be sure whatever you're doing, have it be within your realm of control. So not like, you don't want to be slipping and sliding and pulling something. And just show up and do it. I mean, we're here. That's the hardest part, is showing up. Let's come into a wide row. This is it from the side, keeping those step together feet going. Reaching forward and pulling those elbows back to really feel it into the shoulder blades. I like to do little spirit fingers when I'm reaching forward. Keep going. And we do want to make sure that we have some nice support going through our core. We're not sucking our tummies in trying to put on pants that don't fit. We're just engaging. Oh, we were supposed to be doing a step tap. That's okay. We're just gonna keep going with a step together, and then we'll do a step tap. Sorry, my mind's scattered about a million different places. All right, let's come now into that step tap and let's add some shoulder rolls. So wherever we are, let's just be here. Let's change direction with those shoulder rolls. It's kind of like a neck massage from the inside out. March it out. Move forward and back. Be sure to have some water on hand in case you need to hydrate. But I'm just focusing on keeping my breath moving. Let's make our arms a little bigger. It's okay to feel however we're feeling. Let's just exist without any kind of judgment. Let's just be. And that's easier said than done. And I'm saying this to try to bring myself in to the... All right, we're gonna do a knee up. Let's just hang out here for a little bit. If you followed along with our year of yoga, I spoke frequently of trying to develop a place of inner peace that's like this lake that sometimes it feels like the water is all choppy and my boat's just a rocking. And so I'll visualize the boat getting calmer, the water, getting less choppy, until just bringing that down to visualize it. Today, it feels like a bomb went off in my lake. There's the water's everywhere. All right, let's bring our arms up and get our elbow down towards our knee, coming to the opposite knee. I can't quite reach to get them to touch, but the magic is happening in the effort. We'll get there one day, but we'll build strength until then. Okay, let's come into just a wide march. You can hunker down in this a little more if you want, like putting it back. Let's keep this march going. So I can't force water to settle, but I can breathe my way through it. All right, let's keep that march going. And just find whatever your pace is, wherever your stride, just punching out forward. Keep going. Keeping that core engaged is helping me to separate what my upper body's doing from my lower body. There we go. Let's keep this wide stance and just come into a hamstring curl. This is it from the side. Just curling that heel up towards the booty. Really feeling this in my hamstrings. And let's add crisscross arms. There we go. Just alternating which arm is on top. Okay, so from here, we're going to be doing 4 of this movement per side. So we're going to be bringing our knee up, and I'm going to start y'all here because you can stay here if you want. We get our arms up and pulling down. And now let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it going. 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing. Just a few more. Last one. There we go. Very good, you guys. Let's march it forward and back. Excellent opportunity for some water. I love using this time of exercising as a way of processing whatever needs processed. Just whatever thoughts, just letting them float on by. And some days, let's make our arms a little bigger while we do this march. Some days I just like doing this workout just because it takes my mind off of all the things that I need to be processing. So wherever we're at, that's okay. It's okay to not be okay. Keep going. Okay, so now from here, we're gonna do a step out. So not a tap out, we're fully shifting our weight over. Very good. And let's just keep it right here for a moment. You can go a little deeper if you want. And again, I had 3 fried eggs and a piece of bread, that Dave's Killer Toast, thin sliced, for breakfast. And that was about an hour ago. So I feel really nice, and let's add in wave arms. But so I feel nice and fueled. The last thing I want right now is to descend into a hangry spiral of depression, because that usually leads me to binge cycles. And it's definitely some self-parenting today, just being there, making sure that myself as a hamster am fed and physically cared for to make space for whatever emotional and mental, whatever's going on. It's easier to deal with if I'm well rested, well fed, and hydrated. Okay, so from here, now we're gonna do that tap out and add in those half jack arms. And if you have it in you, let's go ahead and do some double arms. Keep going. Let's march it out. Very good, very good. Every time we're marching like this, take you a drink of water if you need it. When I was in fencing in high school, which is like the only like sporty thing I did, like I was in marching band, but that's that's just nerdy, but also like running laps when we're in trouble and stuff. So let's make those arms a little bigger. But the fitness coaching that I received in fencing, I don't know if I'd call it fitness coaching, but just my coach was like, whenever you're drinking, slosh it around in your mouth a little bit, to kind of help, not just gulp it down, but to kind of get the most out of it. And that's something that I think of every single time I drink water while I'm exercising. So to my fencing coach, Mike, from back in high school, you're the bomb diggity. All right, so from here, we are going to do, and if squats are not your thing, just march in place, but we are gonna come into a squat, leg lift, squat, leg lift. So you can just dip very minutely. Dip, leg lift, dip, leg lift. So, or you can march 2, 3, lift, march 2, 3, lift, whatever you want. We're gonna squat and lift, squat and lift. So wherever you're at today, let's be there for a whole round. Squat and lift, squat and lift. And for my arms, I'm just kind of doing like praying and then skiing. Woo! Woo! Let's keep this going. One more on each side. There we go. Okay, so now from here, let's march to get our feet in under us. And let's just bring our heel to our hand. There we go. Kind of catching my breath a little. And let's bring our arms in to be a little more intense. Keep going. You can be very dramatic about it. Let's march it out. Drink of water. Gonna swish it around because Coach Mike said to. I'm starting to realize for a whole lot of my adult life, I just didn't really think about my time that I was in marching band and in fencing. And I think part of that had to do with there was this shame that I didn't want to confront. Let's make those arms a little bigger, of how, like, I think I knew how much I was not taking care of myself and how much I was not honoring myself or how much I was dishonoring myself rather, by not taking care of myself. And so I just didn't think about that whole time in my life, which is unfortunate because I loved being in fencing. I was terrible at it. I fenced foil. I think I wanted to fence saber, but I had this stuff for foil, so that's what I fenced. And it was so much fun. You gotta be having fun when you're terrible and still having a good time. So let's come into skaters. There we go. And if you want, you can go 1, 2, knee up, up, skater, 1, 2, knee up, up, skater, 1, 2, knee up, up, skater, 1, 2, knee up, up. Let's keep this going. Woo. Knee up, up, skater, 1, 2, knee up, up, skater, 1, 2, knee up, up. And so it's always interesting to see how we evolve over time. I kind of prefer doing by 4s. Skater, 2, 3, 4, knee up, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Skater, 2, 3, 4, knee up, 2, 3, 4. All right. You can go 1, 2, 3, leg lift, 1, 2, 3, leg lift out to the back. Or you can be here with me where we're gonna be doing some squats. So I'm just gonna come down in a narrow squat. I'm gonna squat, lift back, squat, lift back. Keep breathing. And we're gonna do this for a full round, you guys. This is it from the side. Trying to keep a narrow but shallow squat. You can get hands on the booty to feel how this is hitting in your glutes. I mean, just the wee bittiest of squats. We'll be building on this in future baby steps. But for now, we're here marching it out. Feeling that mood lift hit. Feeling more optimistic about existence in general. I'll take that wherever I can get it. But yeah, it feels really good to be falling back in love with belly dance, to be reminiscing fondly instead of feeling shame. Let's make those arms a little bigger, about times in my life that I was more active. Like, I probably bring this up more frequently than I should, but for a long time, I didn't even think about that. I used to go backpacking, y'all. Like, I carried all my shit on my back and well, not like the poo-poo, but like all my camping stuff and the pre-poo-poo, AKA the food. But I went on like a 20-mile 4-day. Yeah, I think it was just a 4-day backpack. And that's like, holy smokes. You know, the things that we can do when we put our mind to it are incredible. I'll tap to the front. And I just kind of had blinders on. I'm not making excuses for myself, and I'm not criticizing. I'm just observing that it's like, I never would have thought that would have been those wonderful times in my life would have been something that I would have shielded myself from mentally. Not because it caused pain to remember it, but to be faced with it. Interesting stuff. I'm still figuring it out, so bear with me. Let's add in a bicep curl. This is exactly the sort of thing that I should be journaling about. So, sorry, I get excited because it's like I feel like if I pay attention to myself, I pay so much attention to the outside world, trying to learn new things and develop new skills and meeting people. But I think if I pay close attention without being critical to myself, I might learn something. Okay, let's step together, step together. Ooh. There we go. Let's move it forward and back. But I notice, I call them potholes because I'll keep stumbling and I'll notice the pattern of what usually leads me to that pothole. And so if I can catch myself in the earlier part of the pattern, I feel like that's progress. But the more potholes I figure out how to step around, let's add in a shoulder press with this step together. The more potholes I navigate around, the more I find the depth and complexity of an onion left in the sun. But yeah, for a long time, I think the only attention I ever paid to myself was to just criticize or critique or to assign more work. All right, so from here, we're gonna heel tap. Yeah, there we go. Heel, knee, heel, knee, heel, knee, heel, knee, heel, knee, heel, knee. But I'm just gonna say, I feel like that's behind me, and I'm excited to take this time to get to know myself, to learn from myself, and to just keep trying my best and enjoying the process. All right, let's march to get our feet under us, heel to the front and knee. Opposite leg. Knee, heel, knee. Keeping that toe up towards the sky when we do the heel tap. And I kind of like pointing my knee toe down the knee lift side, just to get different things happening. Really make my brain work. March it out. Drink some water. What do you think of those? The kind of two movements in one segment. I feel like that's exactly the kind of stuff that would have sent me into a clumsy rage of frustration because I'm tripping over my own feet. So the fact that I can do them at all, let's make those arms a little bigger. The fact that I can do them at all has me tickled. Even on the darkest day, there's a little bit of light, silver lining, something. And it's not the darkest day, there's always hope. Now I'm gonna choose to grow hope in my heart instead of fear. Okay, so now from here, you guys, we're gonna kind of lunge out. Ignore your arms for a moment. You can put them on your hips, that way they have some place to be, but we're gonna step out and lunge just a little. From the side, this looks like this. So we're stepping, let me kind of back up for you. We're gonna step out and bend and come back. So we step out, bend, and it doesn't have to be perfectly out. We can actually just come into a little bit of a V step here, if that might be easier for you. I feel like this is a different movement. I like to step. Ooh, we can actually do this where it's a little bit of a V. Let's go forward. Ooh, look at us go. Ooh, I'm wobbly. And then we're gonna do a V. And now we're gonna go out to the side. Oh yeah. Let's just keep it going out to the side. But there's no reason to not have fun and play around with it a little. Let's march forward and back. And now we're gonna come into a step tap. Reach across. Really reaching, really feeling it. And this is the point in my exercise where I turn it into a moving meditation or a moving prayer. And I'm picturing the next time I'm gonna get to see my sister and we'll both be in good health. Keep these reach acrosses going. And I'm just picturing how wonderful it's gonna feel to get to see her again. And I'm gonna hold on to that. That's what I'm hoping for. Keep reaching, y'all. All right, from here, let's come into a knee up. Just swinging my arms however I feel good. This is the knee up from the side. Let's get our arms up high. And you could bring down just one hand, or we can bring down both hands. Each time though, be sure to get those arms up, maximum height arms, all the way up there, like you're trying to touch the ceiling. But simultaneously, not crunching our shoulders up around our elbows or ears. Sorry. All right, march. Whew. Layering in auditory processing, trying to say words out loud and listen to beeps and stay in tune with music. What a wonderful workout this is today. Even if we're just marching in place, give ourselves some credit for all the little things that are happening. Whew-wee. Choo-choo. All right, big arms, you guys. Here we go, nice big arms. And I'm gonna do a narrow march on this one, just because, well, I haven't been so far in today's workout, so may as well mix it up. Let's get some water. Oh my God, guys, when did this happen? We're already like way over halfway done. That's wild. All right, keep this narrow stance and let's come up and down. Woo. You can do like kangaroo arms or something if you want, but we're just gonna actually let's breathe with our arms. Up and down with our calves, and I'm doing my arms at a deliberate alternate pace. And now we're gonna do a wide stance, and we're gonna come up, two, down, two, dip, two, up, two. However you break it down. Just move through your range of motion into a plie. Is it releve? I'm trying to learn new things, you guys. I always wanted to be in ballet. I was in wrestling and marching band and fencing instead throughout my school years. Oh, and chess club. None of these things I was particularly good at, but I did have fun. Okay. We're gonna just march it out for a moment. And let's come into that heel tap. Keeping those toes up towards the sky. I don't know, I was decent in band. Like I was never first chair, but I gave it my all, and I got to where it wasn't painful to listen to me play, which that's progress for me. But I thought before I met my husband, I thought I was gonna go on to college or the Navy and be in the band. But then, I fell in love and we went and started our own business and all sorts of different things, and it was a wonderful adventure. And I wouldn't have had it any other way this time around, because it's just been great. Let's get that tricep extension going. So no regrets, but I do miss being in band. I've been practicing the guitar for about 2 years now, and it's easier to sound pretty on a guitar than it is a flute from the get-go. But that's just because it's not screechy and horrible. Okay, keep going. We're just gonna be marching. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I think I was just rambling. Y'all got me rambling. That's good though. Maybe that's good for my mental health. Let's buzzsaw. Keep this march going. I kind of want to, let's get our butt involved. Marching with a little bit of a hip bump, doing that buzzsaw. Take this move to the club. I don't go to the club. Maybe Sam's Club. If you ever see somebody going like this in Sam's Club, holler at them. Might be me. I don't know, maybe don't holler at them. Be polite. Politely holler at them. Okay, so we did our buzz saws. Okay, so from here, we're gonna be in a stagger stance, but it's not what you think, it's new. We're gonna kick front, kick back, kick front, kick back. Do not kick your furniture or your pets or friends or family. Kick front, kick back. And you could be quite low, that's okay. Wherever you are today, be there. And we're gonna march to get our feet in under us, left leg staggered toward the camera now. And we're gonna kick front, kick back, kick front, kick back, front, kick front, kick back, kick front, kick back. And I'm really leaning. I'm just letting myself, I'm staying within my range of control. Like I don't wanna be falling over, but I'm letting myself lean on that one. Okay. So now, let's march, let's get a little wider, and let's bring that wide march into a full-on knee lift. Let's get our arms up overhead, and bring that elbow down. Stay here if you want, or you can also just keep that knee lift going. I'm gonna come back to arms up, let's do a full round here. Really crunching into the sides. I like to picture that I'm Spider-Man, kind of climbing. I'm reaching and grabbing a wall with my upper body and then my just climbing. I don't know if this is proper like Spider-Man climbing form, but I'll have to look that up. All right, marching forward and back for just a moment. Let's come into a step tap. Yeah, we're gonna be doing fast feet again today. Not soon, like soon, but not next. So don't worry, but I'm preparing myself, so I wanted to prepare y'all. Let's keep this step tap going and add in just swing arms. It feels so much freer having my Fitbit on my ankle as opposed to my wrist. Like I love it because I was catching myself trying to make sure that I had good form on my left wrist so that the Fitbit tracked, or the BitFit. Whereas now, it's nice to just be free of that, I suppose. All right. So let's do reach overs, keeping that same step tap going. You might step back just a little if you want. Keep going, y'all. Okay, and from here, we're gonna keep kind of a side stance. Yeah, okay. So grounded through our stance. Punch, punch. Both arms. Trying to go from one side of the room to the other. And we're getting, you can come down nice and deep. We're getting a twist through our trunk, our core, and an isometric straddle through our squat. Keep this going. And I'm trying to ground and resist through my lower body. So again, engaging, keeping that movement very isolated and crisp if I can. There we go. All right, we're gonna march to get our feet in under us, and we're going to keep our left foot planted, and we're gonna do a forward and back, forward and back. And you can add in your arms in whatever way pleases you. I like those little figure 8 arms. Let's march it out. We're gonna be grounding through our right leg now, and then stepping forward with our left, step back. Forward step, back step, forward step, back step. Keep going. Woo. Let's add in our arms. And up next, y'all, we've got that fast feet. So keep in mind, you can go nice and slow and just keep it steady through the whole minute, or you can take it up to your intensity, take a break when you need it, and come back in and just see how much of the minute you can spend in that fast feet. So let's come here. It's gonna start as just kind of a real fast, small march. And then I'm treating my upper body like it's just floating, and all of this is happening from my hips down. And we'll fast feet, and again, take breaks as necessary. And we can start traveling with this. Ooh, pardon me. Keep it going. You can even add in some graceful arms. Keep going. We're so close. Oh, it's burning, but we're going. Whew. That was awesome, y'all. Okay, let's step together and just bring that heart rate back down. Oh, my Lanta. I think the first time I tried doing that with y'all, I could only do it for like 30 seconds. And we just went through a minute, you guys. Let me know how you hung in there down in the comments, because I want to celebrate this with you guys. Any progress, any half a second longer is still progress and worth celebrating. Let's get our arms involved. Slowing our step. Let's come now into a step tap. Step tap. Yeah, there we go. Just letting everything slow down. We can kind of swing those arms. gonna come in just for a few hamstring curls, just cause, man, I feel really crampy through like my thighs and stuff right now. Like they feel so low, which is good. We worked them out. But now let's treat them nice. Massage them from the inside out. Be sure to hydrate so we can flush all that lactic acid out of our muscles, if that's how water works. I'm still learning. Let's just step tap now. Or even if you want, just come on into a nice basic march, but hydrate, nourish yourself. Protein, 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 you guys. Is so good for us and our muscles, and just as far as repairing our muscles and just keeping ourselves healthy. And get your rest. Sleep is when we heal. So be sure to be getting enough sleep. I think that's our workout for today, you guys. Sweat check. Oh my God, I am dripping. Like, I'm gonna have to start bringing like a sweat rag. I've never worked out enough to need, like, genuinely need a sweat rag before. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today. I will see y'all in the outro. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me here today for another baby step on our way to 10K a day. Oh, let me check. So I'm sitting on my balance ball again, so I hope I don't fall backwards, but let's check the bit fit on our ankle. It says I got 3,163 steps, and I'm trying there, if it'll read it. There we go. But I don't think it took any heart readings at all on my ankle, but I really like that that's pretty consistent with the numbers that we pulled yesterday from wearing it on my ankle for the first time. So that's interesting, and it doesn't make me as happy as seeing like 4,000 steps, but I'm here to genuinely get it. It's not about just like snapping my fingers and being there. It's about showing up every day, even if it takes twice as long as what I had originally wanted it to. Like, however it ends up playing out, I'm here for this journey. And that's very exciting because I have my eye on the horizon, but I've kind of taken off that backpack of stress and expectations, and I feel ready to go. So, heap. That's exciting and scary. Today's question of the day is pinned down in the comment section. I would love to hear from y'all down there. Those are the questions of the day are some of the journal prompts that I had used to just in my own journey, you know, like to kind of find my way, discover those potholes and different things. And I do hope that they're helpful to you as well. If y'all have any suggestions or requests for questions of the day, I would love to hear from you down in the comments about them, because I don't think I have enough questions of the day for all the days that this is going to take. So I will see you all tomorrow. And until then, keep on keeping on. Mwah. Bye.